Shalom, family. Today is the day that the Most High has made. We'll rejoice and be glad in it. Shalom. I'm back with another video, just speaking on some things that I didn't speak on last time, and then just awesome light codes and messages from the Holy Spirit and from the Most High that I've received. And I'm out here in nature, getting some sun, getting that activation, the light codes and everything that I'll be speaking about. But mostly I wanted to talk about that your old enemies are coming. They're returning to test you. So they're coming to test you and see how powerful you are, and you can surely show them what you have mastered, because you have gone through the trials and tribulations, you have gone through the spiritual tests, you have gone through multiple enemies that you have battled. And in the spirit realm, there's always fighting, because there's always a spirit versus a spirit, or a deity versus a deity. And so you've been through the fire and you have fought a lot of spirits, but these certain people were energy vampires, and they needed your spirit, your energy to function and to live. So when they realized that they no longer have that power, they are getting stripped and getting drained, they're coming back to challenge you to see if they can continue to play game on you, run game on you like they did before. So this happened with me. Just a couple examples. This one Reiki teacher, this Ifa Reiki teacher, that was actually, instead of healing my chakras and helping me, she was draining me from my chakras. I'm hurting my heart chakra, and in my mind and in my dreams trying to steal my power so she can get healing. And she was pretty old, so I stopped messing with her about 2 years ago. But then I started having different dreams about Reiki and stuff, and then I started to see, like, it wasn't her, but it was like a grandma form who was talking with me and had me in her house and stuff. And I was like, when I realized what was happening, I realized that they were using a crystal wand to hypnotize me and to manipulate me until I can control me. So I also got that they're using candles, crystals, music, and wands for demonic possession and also demonic singers. And in Hollywood, the name Hollywood came from the Hollywood tree, which is also used for wands and different crystals. Some people use crystals for good. Crystals are in the Bible as a way of honor, a way of beauty, but some people use crystals not only to heal themselves, but also to tap into other people, to do stuff with different portals, open different demonic forces and things, and use it on other people to attract certain things, manipulating the elements, such as for manifestation or for money, abundance, prosperity, and different things like that. And also music, because we are musical people and we are spirits and bodies, we vibrate to certain frequencies. So they're using the frequency, they're using the music, and they're also using the candle as the candle magic to put certain people under spells. And so that's what they were doing with me. And when I realized it, I broke the wand and dream, and I told them, like, take me back home, like, I can read energy, so, like, don't mess with me. And I literally had to have, like, I kind of cussed her out. I was like, I read energy. If you come and try to attack me again, I will F you up because I'm very high ranked in the spiritual realm, and I'm a spiritual warrior, so I know how to battle, and I know which spirit is what spirit and which deity is behind that spirit. And I'm with the angels, but the angels literally had to come and calm me down, like put his hand on my shoulder, and I like seen him in the back because we was in a car, and he came, it was like a white light, and it just like appeared out of nowhere, like the angel was there the whole time. But as soon as I was finna get really mad and really pissed and really like finna, like, I'm finna do something to you, he like, calm down, nice. I had to just calm down, because our power is so strong. We can not only fight off our enemies, cast out demons and different things like that, we can do really harm to the kingdom of darkness. That's why sometimes it tells us to pray for our enemies, because our wrath, we have to not be able to be consumed by our wrath, by our anger, by our frustration with our enemies, because it can harm them in a really, really bad way. You cannot put your hands on an anointed one, you cannot put your hands on a chosen one, or you'll be dealt with severely. And so they tried to play these different mind games with me in the dream. And so I'm just like, I know who you are. Like, why are you still coming? Why are you trying to astral project into my house? Why are you trying to do certain spells, like dream spelling, sleeping spells, so you're always tired, you're not full of energy, you're not able to get things done? And then also dream, like, it manipulates the dream. They're taking over the dream, like Inception, when there was a dream within a dream. And then also, get back over here, a dream within a dream, being aware of that. And then also, like, this was an older woman, so I feel like a lot of us are coming against elderly people. I know the elders are supposed to like lead the way, but some of them have be consumed by the spirit of jealousy and the spirit of envy, to where there's like, you know, you know, respect goes both ways. Of course, we should respect our elders, but still, they think that they are just too powerful. And us being at a younger age and having all this knowledge, this strength, and this power, then it's like competition towards them. And they like, I'm the only big boss here. So in the vicinity, because I was in the city over next to her, just like 13 minutes away. But the Most High will not only deal with your enemies, he will also give you what your enemies have. So you were supposed to be a blessing to them by coming into their environment and blessing them with the power and the strength and the energy, the light of the Most High. And the way they treated you, the way they dealt with you, was how their blessings were going to come or how their curses were going to come. So as soon as they mistreated you, then they only were not shunned in the spiritual realm, they also, God turned his back on them, and they were be able to be consumed by the same demons they were conjuring up to take you over. And you will get the blessings that they receive. So now I'm like, she was threatened by my aura, she was threatened by my power, and she can sense it over a state. So she tried to consume that, tried to take that over, but now I'm in the state she's in, so now I got her territory as well. Like, I wasn't even trying to take over your territory, because that's how these different witches or different warlocks or different, some prophetess, things like this, they're like, their area is their territory. This is where they do spells over, this is where they pray over, this is where their station is at. But when you try to come, and then, you know, it's like a tug of war with the spirits that's backing you and the spirits that's backing them. So now I have moved, and now I am actually taking over her territory. So that's what you get for trying to take me out. And so not only that, I've seen that a lot of them try to manipulate certain people around you. So if people are not operating on a higher frequency, they can be able to be demonically possessed. And so a lot of the people in your friends and family, they might not understand you. You might have been a black sheep. You may not always have fit in, but those people were always very worldly or doing things that were not really, you know, righteous. You know, we can't judge anyone really, because we all fall short of the glory of God, and we all, you know, have sinned or did different things that we're not supposed to do. But still, you've always had a close connection to God, and you always had intuitive gifts, spiritual gifts. You was always powerful. You always outranked certain people in certain levels. So they tried to tap into people who are lower energies, lower frequencies, lower entities, to try to sabotage you, try to gang stalk you, try to stop you what you're doing, keep you in a lower dimension. And they're doing cyber magic more, like with sabotaging our channels, sabotaging our social media, shadow banning us, using frequency and vibration. Because like I said, we're 70% water, and we also are very sensitive to sound, frequency, and vibration. So they try to use that electromagnetic type of frequency in the electromagnetic that's in our aura to try to change us, try to brainwash us, MK Ultra, and doing the evil eye on social media whenever you're posting, whenever you're saying something, and then also when those who make videos sending that type of evil eye sabotaging spirit against you, and monitoring us on the phones and using different animals. So the Most High use animals to watch over us. I've seen a cardinal, a real cardinal, which I know is the archangels, and the manifestations of the archangels in the physical realm, and their spirits of protection, and also the sign of the blood covenant that covers us for protection. And then I seen a butterfly with white wings, so I knew that was like the wings of the angels encamping around us, always protecting us. And we can call on the angels, and we can also ask the Most High to loose angels and bind up fallen angels that might be intimidated by our power and strength and try to attack us when you're high ranked in the spiritual realm. And the pineal gland being open, so when Jacob ladder, when he seen God and he fought with God and he was able to communicate with God, so you always have that strong communication with God. But that's what they want to cut off. They're trying to cut off your connection with God. They're trying to cut off you getting this knowledge, this ancestral DNA active. They're trying to stop taking your time and doing the mission that you're here to do, and stopping your increase in spiritual powers, because they want to steal your powers. They've been using your powers, and they love your light and they hate your light, because they hate that you have the light and want the light themselves. So I'm putting light to darkness, bounce to light. Shalom.